Yeah, I was going to do Finding Cats. It appears I pretty well got that done. Except for, I think, 3 Christmas bonus ones. I was like, well, it's not Christmas. Might like this will have some Christmas one. We got a little further on the other game. Mainly the one I wanted to get past. Other than that, kind of went downhill from there. Started getting into the ones that I do not like at all. Or you kind of just guess where stuff goes, and I'm like, that's not really that fun. I mean, if I get them done, then, you know. But if the sale goes off, then screw it for now. I've got enough other puzzle games. Alright, see where we're at. Malmo. I see. Old Malmo. Yeah, I was kind of waiting off the storm. It finally did kind of dissipate a little bit. But it is so humid tonight. I don't really feel like even attempting VR without damaging the VR. No. Yeah, you get no sweat on them things. Yeah, it's not good on them. They don't last long. Headphones, it's not good on them either. So I'm constantly wiping them down. Not with any kind of cleaner, just pretty well just water, light water a little bit. Because chemicals, they're glued on, like pretty sure mine are again. I was hoping to get the kind where you could switch the pads out like my other kind. But I said they were going to be that kind. The same ones I got last time. So you just got to be careful. Alright. Yeah, I spent like an hour on one puzzle in that game just to get past it. And then they kind of let up a little bit. They're like, okay, we don't want the person to quit playing the game. And then all of a sudden, back to the impossible ones. It's like, I mean, I'm sure they're possible if you like to sit there and, you know, put this thing in a box, put this thing in a box, wait for the thing to beep. If it don't beep, continuously do that until you get it all done. It's like, why can't you just have the boxes labeled or something, or make it like a normal person would do? Alright, I think we have to click this a couple times, or continue. Okay. I just want to make sure I got the right one. One time I played like the whole first level again. It's like, man, I swear I saw this before. And guess what? I did. Saw it twice. Yeah, they don't really have very many of these type on sale. I couldn't have looked. And There's not really a bunch of them. The main one's on sale, or the game I was playing. There's 2 of those. I just got to take a break from that game after getting to the same type of puzzle. Not really. Well, it wasn't as bad as the box one. That one. Oh, I didn't enjoy that one at all. That was just terrible. Okay, I think this is a blanket. So I'm not sure what this is. These can be a little tricky. Okay, it's not supposed to be a blanket. It does take you a little bit to get back into these kind of puzzles. The puzzles on the other game, they were challenging, and some of them were just plain, I don't know. I guess some people could figure it out some way. Just, when I store stuff, I label everything. I don't just throw it in a box. Get it? Got one rodent. Or was that not what this was called? I love something. Well, one's based on cat. I got one based on cats, and that one's pretty well done, except for I didn't realize I had that much done on that one. And I got one with dogs. So I got all those on sale, and this one, because it was totally different than the other 2. And these are always fun. Leaf. Turtle on the chair. Rabbit. Oh, a turtle. Don't have any small turtles, but it's huge ones. The ones you gotta make sure don't get out. Dandelion. Some sort of a post. I don't know. I have always had trouble with that game. I just can't quite get some of the puzzles. I mean, they do have the hint thing, but the hint thing's in black and white. So you're kind of just ciphering it. Plant. Yellow flowers. But yeah, we had a pretty big storm tonight. It did not want to calm down. I was like, okay, I'll wait a little bit. Pretty soon I'm shutting everything off. So I shut everything off and then it calmed down again. Turn everything back on, started back up. That's Kansas weather for you. And that's the main reason I was glad they moved the Earth thing to tomorrow. 'Cause I hate going on VR and not being able to know what's going on. Because you're kind of in a different world, which is what it's supposed to do. That's the whole purpose. Already got it? Sweet. Let's continue. Doing good. Alright, this is like Memory. I don't know if you ever played that game. Flipped over cards. Seeing if you can remember. I was actually pretty good at that. But then I played now, I'm like, I don't know. So this is going to be all turtles. Oh yeah, this is going to be slightly more difficult. Look at it. Don't have an egg on it. Yeah, I'm pretty good at it there. This one has gotten harder. They got actual pictures. I mean, the game I played had drawings. So it's a little more simple. There's the egg one. There's the big head. Alright, it's starting to come back to me. Trust me, it's not. There's the old stunt turtle. You look kind of like him. We got too many. Oh. There's an old turtle there, man. I've actually seen those in real life. They can actually run pretty fast. It's kind of scary. Yeah. I mean, usually they run slow or walk slow, but definitely don't want to challenge that. Just like I tipped over. Where'd he go? I keep finding that one. Alright. Well, he had to leave it. That kind of pulls me sometimes. Get two on with a leaf. I saw that. Hold on. There's a leaf sucker. No, back on that one. Now if I can remember the other one with the leaf. That's a jumper. There's two of them that jump. Alright. I've never seen that one. I've never seen that one, actually. Well, we know which one that is now. Turtle. It's going off a little bit. I'm hoping it is, otherwise that freaking storm's going to come back. Yeah, you don't want a storm to go from 2 different degrees, big time. That causes major movement. Alright. I'm trying to know what this is called. Hold on. Oh, Critters. Okay. I got it. Sorry. Let me get back to the screen. Put you on a blue PlayStation screen. which I do like, because the reason they do that is so you don't accidentally show names and stuff like that. Yeah, with OBS it's a little simpler because it'll only focus on the one you're streaming on. And then if it's not on that window, then it's black. Black it is in. Alright. Guess we're just doing squirrels and otters. Another otter. Rabbit. Rabbit's not gonna go. Oh, I'm supposed to be reading down here. We should have just kept going without looking. Because now I won't be able to find anything. An arrow. What kind of an arrow? This guy. That's what I thought. Yeah, it wasn't like an arrow from a bow and arrow. Yeah, I've searched for them for a long time. At this point, I played this long enough. I'm like, okay, let's think, what they might do. A lot of times they just paint like a flat one on the wall. A crow, like a raven. You would think I could find that. Not like I have a bird instinct, but yeah, it's gonna be different here in a couple days. I'll still be raven. I'm gonna try to. Any game I try, I'm gonna try quite a few of them. Rec Room alternatives. I'm still gonna try to get my name as close to. I'm gonna try to put 2026 since I never did, because it seemed like I had a sixth sense knowing it was gonna end. So there's no reason to switch it. Although I did have a lot of people who were like, you changed your name yet? It's like, oh yeah, I'll do that next time. Then there was a next time, and now we're down to not a next time. Alright, what are we looking for? Carrot? I was kind of hoping so. It's about critters, right? But they gotta put other stuff, because they can only... Otherwise the whole screen would be like full. Yeah. Can't tell. Yeah, we have to go to the next room. It is starting to cool off a little bit. I wish we would have done that during the last game. Yeah, when I couldn't figure out some of those puzzles, yeah, when you start getting a little warm, time kind of speeds up. You're like, come on. Why can I not figure it out? But yeah, tomorrow's Saturday, right? Okay. That came too fast. Yeah, it was only... Honestly, don't even want to look. I probably look it up, and then somebody will be saying it. But it is pretty dang close. For a game you've played for 8-9 years. Yeah, it's something else. Yeah, I've met so many nice people on there, and I've met not so nice people. But that happens on a social game. There's nothing you can really do to help them. So I always try, and I always just try to help people that didn't know how to build very good, and except for the fact I didn't either. Nah. I don't know. That's going to be the main problem on the next one. There's a bunch of them that you can do certain things. But you can, like, some of them are just made for talking, some are just made for talking. There's very few I've seen that have all the stuff that you need to actually build stuff when you're in there. I mean, you can build stuff outside of it and put it in there. But yeah, my bar has run its path. I wish I could keep it. I tried to extract it, and I don't know, I think it's so old that I don't know. It has parts of it, like stairway. It didn't have a stairway. Alright, let's go to the other part. Alright, we got a lot more stuff on this one. Huh? Alright. So I guess I should probably just switch this controller up. I'll lose audio for like a couple seconds. Alright. The main reason I lose audio for a couple seconds is because I like to take the one that's almost dead and put it back on the charger. That way you don't forget, and it can charge the whole time you're looking for stuff. Alright, scissors, I think I found them. Seashells by the seashore. Don't say that 2 times quick. Alright. Grasshopper. I'm kind of worried about that. Would that be like tiny? I mean, maybe one of those big green ones. But even those are. You only usually hear them flying at. Tortoise. That should be findable. What? Dang, whose garden is this, man? Can't see anything. Gear. No, I don't need a hat. So far. This game I usually don't. The other game, holy crap, like every other puzzle. Yeah, if they didn't have hints, I would still be stuck on that one puzzle. I mean, I kind of figured how to do it, but not really. I kind of had to go based off, okay, this has to be that way and that way. The problem wasn't lining the arrows up. The problem was you couldn't move the boxes. You would move on to a certain spot, and depending on the size of the box, like the big ones, that caused them this problem. They wouldn't move. You put one on top of the other, and then that would be the one you can move, and then you're stuck. So then you had to move. I had to move like every freaking box. Then it finally worked, but I was not happy because I had half that stuff lined up. Alright, what are we looking for? Seashells? I'm just trying to pull this fan, man. Hopefully it's not blowing on the microphone. It's kind of an emergency. I would have got the other one, but I think it's this time of night. It's finally cooling off a little bit. Do I need to go back to the other screen? I can't find anything. I got plants everywhere. And whatever that is. See, some stuff you can't click. Like everything but the things I'm looking for. Let's see. Can I get back this one? Dude, I did find... I found wheat. That's all we found? Besides the other two things? What's down here? What's that? Not nothing I needed. What? Right, we're down to 2 now. I hate when they do that because I can't see what the heck it was, man. Well, there's a cassette. I mean, that's going to do a lot of good. Yeah, if it cools off enough, I might consider going there, but it's got to cool off enough, because when I'm sweating, it is not good on VR stuff. They're not made for that. No. They tear up pretty easily. And I've got like 3 different kinds, and they all have the same problem. It's not like one that's better than the other on that factory. No. Because they don't use real leather or anything. They use whatever it is to make it cooler, which is smart, but unfortunately that deteriorates the fastest. Yeah, it's freaking crow at, huh? What was well, we found something else. Which means we can go to the other screen. Cool. Yeah, we got probably hard things to find. So I zoom in. no. It actually doesn't help. Every once in a while it does. If you like run into it, make eye contact, bumps to the nose. Yeah, then it's not too bad. How can there be a dinosaur? Like a big one, or is it a toy one? Alright, this is how they get me every time. Sometimes it's like an actual scale model of a dinosaur. I'm thinking this time. Thinking I'll see anything. Tortoise. Was that a sack of potatoes? I thought it had something there. I don't know, these puzzles are way more calming for me because you know it's there. It's not like some thing you gotta put stuff certain spot in. It's camera. Dude, go back. That's all camera. No. Well, it sure looks like one. There's a camera. What's that on the tree? That's a good question. Alright. The dinosaur thing's got me majorly puzzled. I'm looking. I'm looking. There's a dolphin. See, this is like a dolphin that's not a dolphin. This is what I'm talking about. They'll make a bolted on frame of a dolphin. Dolphin. Well, it sounds like a dolphin. As long as we get a couple more of these, then we can get back to the other one. Because I think we have to like, trade it off in between. I don't think we're going to find that grasshopper, man. There's no freaking grasshopper. There's no spoon, but... I do like to try to find it. This is... My vision is actually pretty good right now, so... Yeah, it varies. How does it vary? I'm not sure. I think it depends how long you look at your phone compared to like a different, like a screen this size. And I think that makes your eyes focus differently. Eyes are weird. Just ask my eye doctor. Maybe I have to go back on that one. You sure it's not the tortoise? Oh, that'd be a turtle. Oh, that's right. He's down. Seashells. Damn, this could be anywhere. No, I'm serious. Because usually they're on, like, on the ocean. Right? What's that? Like, I think they have, like, some critter thing. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, so I can just click on them. Get them out of the way. How many got left? Still can't see them. Hold on. But if I thought a sack of potatoes was a turtle, it's probably not good. Alright, what are you gonna give this one? Yeah, I think it might be cool enough. Going off enough and go. I don't want to do an all night thing. But there are still a lot of people that I do want to see. Which is in the end, you know. It will take a while when it does shut down to find everybody. Well, got 10 more years. Kind of scary to think about, but definitely didn't realize it wasn't 10, it was like 8. Come on. But yeah, there was quite a bit of time. And I didn't look for people for a long time because I was pretty shy and stuff, so I never, you know, it's like, hey. And finally I was like, hey, hi. And then you kind of started knowing which people were nice and which people were not. It's not a snail, it's an umbrella. Does that count against the other one? Oh, there's still a snail on this one? Great. I mean, that's going to be the smallest one. Alright, we better hurry up. I don't know if we'll get this or not. Chance we're not. No, go back. Okay. That's only a problem with this game. It's not a problem, it's just you click it and it takes you back to this one when you're trying to cheat and look for stuff that you can't find. We're still looking for that stuff. Dude, I don't think I'll find it, but grasshopper. Chainsaw, grasshopper, massacre. There's the dinosaur. Little tiny one, I knew it. Suckers. Alright. Cherries in the tree? Oh, those are so good. Actual real ones, not from the store. Oh man. Man, you can about eat the whole tree. Yeah. They're good. So they I don't know, there's So stop and I don't know. I guess some of them are like the darker ones or sweeter yet. All right, we were looking around here. This doesn't sound good. All right, we're gonna attempt to get this one. If we end with the cherries, that's fine. That was kind of hard to find because they're like hidden in the bushes over there. So, yeah. Alright, you find a snail, grasshopper, and seashells. I still don't see any seashells. See a duck. Or a goose. Not a duck, a goose. Awesome. What good is that gonna help? When you're looking for like a little tiny grasshopper. Huh? What was that? It was not a grasshopper. None of this stuff disappeared, so. What's that? Peach? Bunch of them. This was good. Alright, I don't know, man. Definitely. I guess we'll do the deal and try not to make the screen goof up. Yeah, at this point, I don't know if I'm gonna go find him because guess I'm not, but get on it, get up on it. All right, start down here. There's a bird. How close can we get that line? Probably not too close. Just try to avoid it. Yeah, if we get too close to it, it's gonna switch screens. I mean, they did that for a reason. They didn't think you're gonna cause trouble, which we kind of are. The bad thing is grasshoppers like green. Or most of them are. Well, some of them are kind of. Was that? We get the crow? We got the crow. Alright, let's go. Let's keep going. Well, that means we may do it one more time. I don't want to. This is definitely hard on that button. Anything in this grass? Okay. Alright, we'll do it one more time. Wait, did it give us something on the other one? A heart? Oh, let's go for that. That's it. Hamster. Hamster and a paintbrush. There's two new things. That could. Well, that means we didn't get the crow. Well, that's always good. Well, I didn't think we did. I didn't know what we got, because sometimes we go clicking that quick. You don't know what happened. Yeah. Alright. I'm looking. What are we looking for? Hamster and a paintbrush. About to grow. No, because is he up here? Is he back here? It's a rabbit. Alright, we're gonna have to do the click thing. I don't like doing that. This one should be easier because, well, we got something, but it was not the 2 items. What? It's a bug. Okay. Well, so far we found everything except what we're looking for. So that means we're gonna keep looking. Sure this is not a hamster? This whole tiny thing? Got the hamster. So there's only a crow left. Alright, let's see if we can find him. If we can't find him, then we go to the other one. The hamster I could almost see. He was tiny. Hamsters are tiny. Bite like a sucker, but yeah, they only like nice people. I found that out. Yeah, they definitely. It doesn't matter if you bought them. If you're, you know, I don't know what that was. Alright, let's go in this tree. We can grow on it. Grapes. What was that? Crow! Alright, going back to the screen. We got it, man. I don't know how. What do we got now? Still got a grasshopper? Dang, I thought it was going to be off there. That's like the smallest thing to find on here. That's right. I thought I remember seeing a bone. It wasn't like a normal one. Order oven, I see that. I gotta think where I saw that up. I think it was like a drawing. Wasn't it? I still got. Nah. This is gonna be the hardest one to do because it's gonna keep bouncing over. At the deal. Star. Fork. Was that what I thought was a moon? Probably. So there's a chance we may not find it. No, here it is. Alright, we'll try it. We definitely need to head on over a little bit if we're going to do it. Yeah. I honestly don't. I'm trying to think where they would have the grasshopper. I'm sure it's gonna be like super tiny. I made the big ones you could find. Yeah, no problem. But not. You'd have to hear that. It's like when that noise it makes. Seashells. It's kind of helping we can figure this out. Silver knot. I never give up because sometimes you find it. Alright. Freaking grasshopper. That's why you never give up. Grasshopper or not? I don't know. I think it's gonna be like so tiny. I just have this feeling. It's a butterfly. Okay, that wasn't a grasshopper. I was hoping it was. Go around this feet. Where would it land at? Like in the grass? Well, if I was a grasshopper, that would be normal. Let me take a, I don't know, I thought I can go cool off the other room. I'm like overeating at this point. Yeah, I can't search for it too much longer. Yeah, it's a little long. Oh. Yeah. This fan doesn't look too bad. But the other room's got the room fan. That's hopefully help. Should we get it? Okay, I didn't see that. No, I didn't see that. That was there the whole time? Well, I'll tell you. Honestly, can't believe that. That was cool. Alright. Well, let's go get him. Then we solved this one, and we didn't solve a bunch of the other game. Sorry about that. It was just... At that point, it was like an oven. And when you're trying to solve stuff, you're like... Just give me the next piece. You know? So... We got it. Too cool. Yeah, we're not going to do the next one, but we're going to see what the next one is, for sure. Alright, there's the next one. That way, I will know for sure what it is. Sometimes I forget. Especially when you overheat and you're like, I'll fall over. But at this point, I think we can make it. Fans finally started cooling off a little bit more since the air from the storm. Well, dropped 1%. Hey, that's honestly 2% is actually pretty good. Yeah. You'd be amazed the difference. Like when you're trying to cool your room off, 2 to 4% is quite a ways to get. Yeah, you can't just get 10 now. I mean, if you could, it'd be awesome. But no, it's just not the way it works. Depends on size of the room and stuff. But alright, that was fun. I guess I said I wasn't going to, but I guess I am. Yeah. I just gotta make sure not to go too late because they're doing it till here in a little bit. Or not a little bit, certain time. I think. I don't know. It may change. So, we'll see. Well, we got that one. Alright, I'll see you in a little bit. I'm going to turn on that window fan and try to cool it off a little bit. So, I would say have a good night, but I'm just hopping on to the other game. So, I never know what other people are doing. But I just do what I do. So, I'll be back. Yeah. And that was all the fun and critters. I have finding cats and finding dogs. And this was like the in-between. It was the only one I for sure wasn't done with. The dog one, probably don't have as much time since I have a dog. But I do know people have dogs. So, alright, very good. Thanks for watching, and I think it went pretty well. Pretty good. Pretty well. Except for the game for this. That didn't go as good. No. Sure, a lot of people are going to be like, that guy took an hour. Solid. Alright, very good. See you in a little bit.